Learning is an everyday process. So the principal always tries to learn that the knowledge acquired will lead to capacity building because as a leader of the school, the principal needs to upgrade herself. Reading books is one of the sources in which the principal develops her skills. Spending more hours in the library is the best thing to do, is what the principal insists. So she has the habit of reading regularly. Reading dailies is another way the principal keeps herself updated about the day-to-day events happening around the world. Self-development. As a teacher and a principal, the individual has improved in skills like communication, problem solving, public speaking, and counseling, and so on. This is a result of the vast experience dealing with students, teachers, and parents. Day by day, the workplace has developed her professional skills also. Every day teaches something new to the principal. She always feels like a student. Learning every day in order to develop self and also professional skills. The principal is open to feedback and ready to learn or correct flaws even if it's from anyone lesser in designation, educational qualification and age. Learning is a never-ending process that the principal is always ready to learn. Self-check. The principal is aware of her nature in losing temper. So whenever there is happening that will induce the increase of her temper, the principal builds a focus on calming the mind of relationship or peaceful environment. Self-target. Goals are set personally by the principal for the improvement of students' academics and staff benefit. The fixed goals are executed based on the suggestions proposed. Immense care is taken so that the set goals are accomplished and all necessary provisions and a favorable environment is provided. Still, a lot of improvement is expected in self personally and professionally. Better strategies to make the teacher understand the vision of the school must be framed. Retention of students to complete their schooling in the same institution has to be improved. This needs a long-term study, cooperation from the teachers and parents. Transparent decisions are taken based on the reports of the in-charges and teachers. After discussing with teachers, parents and other stakeholders, it will lead to the improvement of students rather than single-headed decision, ruin the whole idea of improvement. Collaborative work will always lead only to betterment. Not only decisions, the progress made and the strategies followed to achieve improvement is directly discussed by the principal during staff meetings and parent-teacher meetings. Sometimes the curriculum followed too is made flexible to support students' improvement. Changes like division of portion for assessment, changes in the dates of assessment based on the demographic or school happenings, method of assessment based on the learning speed of the children are made with assessment previously collected. Every change is directly suggested and guided by the principal is checking the outcome of the implemented idea. The assessment of the needs to achieve the mission is done by the principal directly by interacting with the teachers of different levels and handling different subjects. Based on the feedback received, a list of needs is prepared by the principal, then taken to the discussion session with the in-charges to fix the correct method to execute or modify the proposal. Then the teachers are instructed and trained to execute so that the results will be positive. The given curriculum is never set as a limit for the teacher to improve the knowledge of the children. Teachers are given the freedom to suggest methodologies and curriculum based on the need for the children in the fast changing technological world. For this, the teachers need to be updated so that they will have more input of happenings. Also, resource persons from various educational departments are engaged to interact with the teachers. Workshops are also conducted and after every staff enhancement program. The progress of the teacher is analyzed by the observation and student improvement to ensure the usefulness of the program conducted. The welfare of the members of the staff is always the priority for the principal. She always stands by the teachers for all their work and personal needs. Freshers or experienced teachers are trained in the campus for better output in their work. From the beginning of the academic year and start of every term, teachers' enhancement program is conducted. The principal invites resource persons from outside so that new ideas are given for the teachers. The sessions are usually interactive, educative, and with activities that will create harmony. The principal is also one of the resource persons in every session. She reminds the teachers of their regular duties and also how to improve the work done. The principal also discusses the previous errors to be corrected, also to make sure that the mistakes will not be repeated. The principal has prepared a customized set of rules for the teachers to follow. The rules are mostly guidelines for the teachers to perform better. The teachers take the rules as a regulation or code to follow. The guidelines are flexible in many situations so that there will be only positive output. Many times, the principal herself has acted as the resource person to improve the working style of the teachers because a person inside the institution can understand better than who comes with a generally prepared content. Identifying the need, area of improvement, and the areas to be changed, the principal arranges for teacher enhancement activities in order to bring about changes in the working style of the teacher that will improve the student performance. The feedback of the teacher is always taken into consideration and is implemented after discussion so that the ideas implemented will be useful for the development of the students and create a supportive learning environment for the students along with enhancing environment for the teachers. The principal maintains a positive rapport with the members of the staff. She always motivates and corrects them so that the work done is always constructive. Being a role model to colleagues always helps the principal achieve the vision of the school.